Have you ever wondered why the sun, our closest star, is so vital to our existence? The sun, a colossal ball of fiery gas, is more than just a light source or a celestial body that gives us a tan. It's the life-giving star at the heart of our solar system. The sun wears many hats, you see. It's the master chef that cooks up the energy for plants to perform photosynthesis, turning sunlight into sugar and oxygen. This process not only sustains plant life, but also forms the basis of the food chain, feeding every living creature on our planet. The sun is also our planet's thermostat, responsible for regulating the Earth's climate and dictating our weather patterns. It's the grand conductor of our biological clocks too, influencing our sleep and wake cycles. So the sun is not just a fiery ball in the sky, it's a pivotal player in the grand scheme of life on Earth. Without the sun, life as we know it would simply cease to exist. Did you know the sun generates more energy in 1 second than humans have used in their entire history? Imagine a colossal power station, 1,000,000 times bigger than any we've built on Earth. This is the sun, a natural nuclear reactor operating at a scale and efficiency that's simply mind-boggling. The sun's power comes from a process called nuclear fusion. At its core, the sun blends hydrogen atoms together to form helium. In this fusion process, a tiny fraction of the mass of the hydrogen atoms is converted into energy, following the famous equation E=mc², where E is energy, m is mass, and c is the speed of light squared. Let's break this down. Every second, the sun fuses about 600 million tons of hydrogen into helium. This process releases energy equivalent to billions of 1 megaton hydrogen bombs. In 1 second, the sun produces more energy than we've ever used in the history of humanity. This is the same energy that powers every living thing we know of, that drives our weather patterns, and that fuels photosynthesis, the process that sustains all plant life on Earth. Now, how does this energy reach us, you ask? The energy generated in the sun's core takes the form of light and heat, which radiate outwards in all directions. This energy travels through space as electromagnetic waves. When these waves reach Earth, they deliver the sunlight and heat that make life possible. The sunlight you see and the warmth you feel are the results of this incredible journey of energy, all the way from the sun's core to our planet. In a world increasingly concerned with sustainable energy, the sun is the ultimate example. It's been burning for 4.5 billion years and will continue to do so for billions more. It's a constant, reliable source of energy that's not only sustainable, but also literally life-giving. The sun's colossal energy output is what makes life possible on our planet. Ever wondered why Earth's climate varies so much? The sun has a lot to do with it. Let's dive right in. The sun, our closest star, is the primary driver of Earth's climate. The energy from the sun, in the form of heat and light, directly and indirectly influences every aspect of our planet's weather patterns and climate zones. Think about solar radiation. It's the heat and light that the sun emits, constantly bathing our planet. When this radiation hits the Earth, it doesn't spread out evenly. Instead, it's absorbed and reflected differently depending on factors like geographical location, time of day, and season. For instance, the equator receives more solar radiation because it's directly under the sun. This causes the tropics to be warmer than the poles, which only receive slanted, weaker sunlight. These temperature differences generate global wind patterns, creating various climate zones and influencing weather systems across the globe. But the sun's influence doesn't stop there. It also powers the water cycle, a fundamental process that shapes our weather. When sunlight hits the oceans, it causes evaporation. This water vapor then rises, cools, and condenses to form clouds. Eventually, this leads to precipitation, completing the cycle. Furthermore, the sun's radiation causes seasonal changes. As the Earth orbits the sun, its tilt causes each hemisphere to receive varying amounts of sunlight throughout the year. This results in the changing seasons we experience. The sun's activity isn't constant, though. It goes through cycles, typically 11 years long, where its radiation output fluctuates. These solar cycles can affect Earth's climate too. Periods of high solar activity, marked by an increase in sunspots, can lead to slightly warmer global temperatures. So, in a nutshell, the sun's energy powers Earth's climate. Its heat and light play a crucial role in driving the planet's weather patterns and climate zones, influencing everything from the ocean's currents to the rhythm of the seasons. Our seasons, our weather, our very climate are all influenced by the sun. The sun holds many mysteries, some of which scientists are still trying to unravel. Its fiery surface and intense energy output are a source of fascination and intrigue, but also a wealth of enigmas that continue to baffle the brightest minds in astronomy. One such riddle is the coronal heating problem. It's a peculiar phenomenon where the sun's corona, essentially its outermost layer, is significantly hotter than the surface. To put it into perspective, it's as if you climbed a mountain and found the summit to be hotter than the base. This defies the laws of thermodynamics, and scientists have been scratching their heads over it for decades. Theories abound, from magnetic waves to nanoflares, yet a definitive explanation remains elusive. Another unsolved mystery of the sun is its magnetic field reversals. Every 11 years, the sun's magnetic field flips, with the north and south poles swapping places. The implications of this flip are far-reaching, affecting everything from solar storms to space weather. The exact mechanism behind these reversals, however, is still a topic of ongoing research. Scientists believe it may be linked to the sun's complex internal structure and the flow of plasma, but much is still to be understood. These mysteries are not just academic exercises, but are critical to our understanding of the sun and its impacts on our planet. Current research efforts are tirelessly focused on unraveling these mysteries. From ground-based telescopes to space missions like NASA's Parker Solar Probe and the European Space Agency's Solar Orbiter, we are getting closer to the answers. These explorations remind us that the sun, while being our most familiar celestial object, is also a source of profound mystery. It's a fiery reminder that even in our own cosmic backyard, there is much we have yet to learn. Despite being our closest star, the sun still has many secrets to reveal. The sun is not always a gentle giant. It can unleash powerful solar storms that can wreak havoc on Earth. These solar storms are essentially massive explosions on the sun's surface, releasing energy equivalent to millions of nuclear bombs. Imagine a surge of high-energy particles racing towards our planet at speeds of up to 5 million miles per hour. These flares can potentially cause extensive damage, from knocking out power grids, disrupting communication networks, to even endangering astronauts in space. The effects can be far-reaching. Yet we on Earth continue to thrive. How, you ask? Enter Earth's magnetic field, our planet's very own superhero. Acting as a shield, it deflects most of these charged particles away, preventing them from reaching the Earth's surface. It's a silent, invisible force field that works round the clock to keep us safe. So, while the sun continues its cosmic tantrums, our planet cleverly navigates this space weather. Our planet's magnetic field serves as a shield, protecting us from the sun's most violent outbursts. The sun, our closest star, is so much more than just a bright light in the sky. It's a powerhouse, a lifeline, supplying Earth with the energy necessary for life as we know it. Every day, it fuels photosynthesis in plants, influences our climate, and provides light for our days. But there's more to this celestial body than just its life-sustaining qualities. The sun is also a source of profound mystery, holding secrets about the universe that we've yet to fully unravel. Its unpredictable solar flares and storms, while potentially devastating, remind us of the raw, untamed power at the heart of our solar system. And let's not forget how our planet, in its own way, shields us from the sun's fierce intensity, protecting us from the worst of its fiery wrath. It's a beautiful, intricate dance of cosmic forces. Next time you feel the sun's warmth on your skin, remember the incredible power and mystery that lies 93 million miles away.